Dana White and his team made a big move last month to make Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu more popular by formally launching UFC BJJ 1. The first ever grappling showcase for the company. The event happened at the same time as UFC's annual International Fight Week. It wasn't simply a side event. It became a historic occasion for the sport, getting 2.5 million views across platforms and showing that the UFC is serious about making BJJ more popular around the world. Alongside this historic debut came the announcement of UFC BJJ, Road to the Title, a new reality series modeled after TUF, designed to spotlight rising grappling talent and build stars within the sport. But it was UFC BJJ 1 that truly stole the spotlight. Staged at the UFC Apex in Las Vegas, the event featured a headline showdown between Mikey Musumeci and Ririson Gabriel. Musumeci emerged victorious, submitting Gabriel to become the UFC's inaugural bantamweight BJJ champion. With this event, the Dana White UFC expanded its footprint in the grappling space. While UFC Fight Pass Invitational, a darker niche series comparable to Craig Jones' Invitational, already introduced fans to elite-level submission action, this new venture aims much higher. Designed to rival long-standing institutions like IBJJF and ADCC, the UFC's BJJ expansion presents a more open tournament model and a broader platform backed by one of the biggest names in combat sports. This evolution marks a turning point for aspiring grapplers, offering them unprecedented visibility and a direct pathway to mainstream audiences. A shift even long-time UFC critics like Demetrius Johnson have applauded. Speaking with Mikey Musumeci on YouTube, DJ acknowledged the importance of this move. The flyweight GOAT went on to talk about how Dana White and the UFC's huge platform have changed how casual fans interact with BJJ, not just through competition but also through the stories and behind-the-scenes access that make the sport come to life. The Dana White and UFC have already announced new seasons, and there are 3 more UFC BJJ events planned for the rest of 2025. The next UFC event will be on July 31st. Then there will be another one around October 2nd, and the last one of the season will be on December 11th. As of now, it remains unclear whether Mikey Musumeci will defend his bantamweight title on any of these upcoming events, with the promotion yet to make an official statement. After parting ways with one championship last year, Mikey Musumeci found a new home in the UFC and embraced a bigger mission, to help reshape Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu into a cleaner, more transparent sport. Joining forces with Dana White, a staunch advocate of strict anti-doping policies, Musumeci committed to building a PED-free grappling scene. For a long time, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu has had a bad reputation because it doesn't test for drugs and many of the best promotions don't have many rules. Gordon Ryan and Craig Jones, 2 well-known sportsmen, have both said that steroid use is common in the sport. Musumeci, on the other hand, has always been against PEDs and other prohibited substances, unlike many of his contemporaries. Now, with the UFC's entry into the grappling space through UFC BJJ, Musumeci is helping lead the charge toward higher standards and fair competition. While speaking with Demetrius Johnson, he explained how his vision aligned with the Dana White UFC's direction. The UFC has officially joined the world of BJJ. With huge goals, big personalities, and a clear idea of where the sport is going in the future. What do you think of Dana White's new business in BJJ? Can UFC BJJ become as popular and influential as MMA did with Dana White and his team?